Starting the stream. Starting the stream. Starting the stream. Is it going to start? This is the part I don't like. When does it start? There's like a delay. Okay, John, go ahead.
Welcome everyone to another wonderful day of the Mardox Daily Live Chat. We come to you every day Monday through Friday. Let me say that at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be here or be square or round or no rectangular. At any rate, there are three things that we would like you to do. We would like you to subscribe, comment, and like.
Okay, well, you said it backwards. Now you ruined it.
I said it backwards. I know.
Now you just gone.
Let's try that again. Let's try it again.
Now you just done it wrong.
Let's try it again. Okay, first you subscribe, then you like, and then you comment.
Yes.
You know, it will work the other way, but it's more cooler if you do it the last way.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Yeah. And make sure you comment, tell us what you want us to talk about, and stuff like that. And who knows? You may even want to come on camera.
And if you're a really good boy, one day you might get a mug. Does John have his? There it is. John has his with his name written on the mug. Those are rare.
Yeah, the other side is kind of dirty because I'm using it, but yeah.
Oh my God, dude! Ugh. What does it say, John? What does it say? What does the mug say?
It says Mardox, building a community one member at a time. Yeah, very important stuff because last week we talked a little bit about networking, and this is all a part of networking. Get out of your comfort zone, do some things, and stuff like that. Always important. Hey, Uncle Mike is here. Very cool. What's up, dude?
Oh, pretty good.
How you doing?
Well, I could be doing better, but at the moment I'm just waiting for another biopsy.
This is recorded. It says recorded, Mike. By the way, just so you know. Be careful what you say.
The whole world. Okay.
Mike is waiting for a biopsy. What they did was they took a sample of his brain and they're trying to determine whether or not it's a real brain or a fake brain.
That's right.
You know, so he's either going to be alien or human.
Could be a Play-Doh brain, you know.
That's it. Play-Doh brain.
One of those made out of that slime stuff, you know, that these kids have.
It's goo. It's complete goo. So I've been getting compliments about this new microphone investment that we did. Apparently, the audio sounds a lot better than it was before. So
it's good.
Yeah. So I think the next thing we're going to do is start giving out microphones saying Mardox, recording a community one member at a time. You know, so no, that's it's nice to know you get something. It actually works out well. Today's topic is deceptive packaging. We're going to talk about our how often we purchase something based on the packaging, and or it could also doesn't just blah, 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 blah. Come to Canada and learn how to speak. It doesn't have to be just deceptive, but how many times have you saw something that's cute, you buy it, and you're never going to use it?
Yeah. So I remember once we were in the local grocery store here called Lidl, Lidl. You Americans and Canadians would pronounce it Lidl, probably.
I think I've heard of it. It's international, I think.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Yes. And at any rate, one time there was this thing. It was like cookies with a unicorn motif and so and so and so. It was in a can, you know. We thought, yeah, cool, right? For the grandkids and stuff, you know. And we bought it, right? Got home, bought one for each kid, you know. And got home, what was it? It was mix and everything to make the cookies with.
So you bought your grandkids cookie mix. It's like that's the equivalent to saying, here's $20, go buy yourself something.
Yeah. But luckily, their mom is a chef. So and she loves to cook and bake and everything. So Worked out
That's
okay.
your that would be your sister?
That would be no my oldest daughter here in Germany.
Oh, okay, okay, cool.
Yeah, my
Cool.
oldest, she's a chef, and yeah, and she cooks like a dream. Cooks
So
like a
so something came out good out of your past. I said that to a guy the other day. I said my neighbor across the street, his dad was there, and his dad is slow. They're all slow. You say
okay.
something, you got to wait 10 seconds, and oh yeah,
Whoa,
yeah, you know, I was
whoa,
like
whoa.
I don't know, stoners maybe, I don't know. And his dad's a husky kind of guy, you know, but he's into his like getting into like late 60s, 70s. And I said, so that's your son. Well, I guess you did something good in your life. And he
Uh,
turned around and well, in translation is like, hey, you son of a bitch. I went, whoa, 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 whoa. I said you did something good in your life. He says, what about the rest of my life? And
whoa.
his son said, Dad, he's saying that I turned out good. He goes, oh, oh, okay. I mean, slow.
Now I can understand that getting lost in translation when you're speaking another language, but you were speaking English,
No, no, no,
right?
speaking French, but
Ah,
and
okay.
for Mike's gonna understand. Hey, au moins quelque chose bon est sorti de ta vie. Hey, toi mon tabarnak. Mike understands that, and
And
it
it came
came
out
out.
different in French.
Oh yeah,
Did
yeah.
it?
No, 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 no. It doesn't come out that different. he
No.
he misunderstood. There's a lot
Now,
of slow people in Quebec. It's why it's taking so long to evolve.
my oldest daughter in America, it was really cool. She's also a teacher.
Every time
You see.
somebody says that in America, I'm like, "Coming to America." I get that song. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
So yeah, she's also a teacher. So we kind of have that in common,
Oh, there you go. There you go.
And it's
There you
really
go. You
really
have what? You
cool.
have what in common?
Really,
That you're both female, or both have breasts?
I'm
What?
going to ignore that. Um,
Michael, deceptive or advertising that gets you to buy stuff that you don't need. Any examples?
uh,
I don't buy anything. My wife does.
Okay. Have you had situations where your wife bought stuff and then it's like, why the hell did you buy this? Oh, because it's cute.
No,
No,
no.
you bought an yeah, you bought. You married an angel.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. And I brought the topic up today because on the table upstairs there's a little tiny jar. It looks like a little tiny Nutella jar, and it's got chocolate caramel in it. But it's been sitting on the table for so long, the product inside is separating.
okay.
So I asked
Yeah.
them, "Why did you buy this? Now we have to throw it out." They said, "Oh well, it looked cute."
It's amazing when we buy stuff because it looks cute.
Exactly.
Little tiny
Does it happen
jar.
to you, John? I know it happens to me.
It
Uh,
happens.
I,
Yeah.
I have a big problem with something, and I'm one of those people that will buy something because it's
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
a set of books. You'll
Yeah.
have like, and it always catches my white books, which say at
Okay.
the bottom third, or there's a little stripe. For example, one book has red and orange and yellow. You know,
Okay.
every volume has a different color. I'll buy the volume because the whole set because it looks nice. I won't read it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll sit on the
Yeah.
shelf. That looks
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah. That's why it advertises, right? Like when we're doing our marketing and stuff, and you see people, they have splash pages and squeeze pages, and they have these pictures of these CD sets
hmm
or these book
yeah,
sets,
and it's all laid out. Yeah,
Yeah, and but now yeah, you
I
go.
do it too.
Now you know you're just gonna get the data file, right?
Yeah.
But you see that, and your mind is like, whoa, yeah, I'm gonna get all that,
Yep.
and yeah, makes you click on it
So,
and buy it.
the Mardox series, I want to put out an ebook. So the Mardox series, it's I don't know if I have it. Do I have the ebook covers? No, I don't have them handy. It's a white book. At the top is colored with it says what it is. And for example, the Mardox goodie bag series,
Uh,
and then it has the white area has the nice big black text saying what the book's about, and at the bottom it says it's a black band. It says copyright Mardox Corp and all that stuff.
yeah.
But that colored band at the top, when I first ran the series with that look, that style, people would download would pay for all the series, in order so they can have the whole set.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
you said, in this case,
Yeah.
it's a data file. It's a PDF.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I actually went as far as making it so that when you opened it up, the actual cover on all my ebooks, the first page is my
Yeah.
the ebook image.
That's good.
So that you can see that the cover matches the PDF. It's not,
Yeah.
hey, look at this. Look at this e cover, and then look at this PDF. They don't look anything alike.
Right.
Um, but it happens. How about you, Mike? I know you buy a lot of PDFs, and you were downloading a lot of stuff at one point there.
Yeah.
Are you one of those guys, serial downloaders?
No.
No. Okay, come on,
I don't.
give us some meat here. Don't make me do a show like yesterday's.
No, I buy stuff that I need for the business.
Yeah.
Different angles. I mean,
Okay.
different author, different angles. There's
What
always
makes
something I could find.
But okay, do you buy a whole package of ebooks just because you need one in the pack?
No, I'm specific.
What
If it's
makes
marketing, if it's marketing or advertising, it's either advertising or marketing.
what makes you download is like say like basically it's the same thing, right?
Hmm.
Let's say if you had like my cup, this version is the new
Yeah.
version. You have Nelson's cup or your cup. You have the new or the
Yeah, Michael has a new one. I think Michael has both.
Yeah.
let's say yeah, I have both too. And let's say
I don't have one
if
yet.
you have
I don't have my
This-
T-shirt.
This one has.
Ah,
I haven't shipped out T-shirts yet. This one has my wife's name on it. It's not even mine.
anyway, now let's say you're looking at a marketing product, right?
Right.
Hmm.
And from two different advertisers, right? And they're both pretty much the same thing. Okay. What makes you decide one over the other?
The presentation.
Okay.
Okay, the presentation is very important, especially if they've got a sample of if it's a video series and they
Okay.
have a sample. You know right away when the guy opens up and what he's talking about, whether he knows what he's talking about or
Yeah.
not.
Okay.
And you've got the people that type of stumble through it.
Yeah.
That's when you know,
Yeah.
Kind
A
of
little
like
iffy.
when I do my individual pages. I'll tell a person there's a product I'm selling. Here's my welcome video. The first thing in the door, they get a sample video, and then they can buy. You never get this. I never tell people, give me your money and then I'm going to send you the product. First, I tell them to give me your name and email address. Let's see on the inside. I get them to log in. Then I show them a sample of what we're doing, and then if they want to continue, they can purchase it. It's kind of like, here, come on in. Come on. You sit down. Me make document long time, $5 whole buffet.
And I think these days,
Mike knows about that. He's got Chinatown down there.
I think these days, with all the crap that's out there, that sets you apart from the crowd because you're willing to give the people a look see, and then people who are very critical like us, that makes all the difference in the world. You see?
but I think, John, that's the approach we should take.
Yeah.
We should give them at least a sample to see whether
Yeah.
they like what they see or they don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like you say, there's a lot of crap out there, and I mean a lot.
Yeah, because I love to be able to see a sample of what I'm buying. You see, it's a little I was going to speak German there. A little section, a little.
It's a little Auschwitz.
Yeah, a kleine Ausschnitt, habe ich sagen will. A little section.
I know some. Not much. But hey, how to say it? I forgot the phrase now. Go ahead.
I was talking.
That's gonna bug the crap out of me. What's that phrase?
I was talking to my niece today, the daughter of my sister-in-law here in Germany, and she speaks English, and she speaks with a native speaker on Instagram from England, and I asked her how it is with the understanding and everything. And she said it goes pretty good. It's just sometimes the girl says words that she doesn't understand, and so And I told her that, when I speak with native speakers that don't speak German, I really have to concentrate that I don't say German words or phrases. It's really hard. And yeah, so
So
that's why.
I'd like to see John provide a little sample before the person pays for the course.
Yeah, you see now,
See, we're not getting
now
by saying that we're not getting demonetized. I didn't say anything wrong. Now I leave everything up to your mind.
but now see what's cool, right? Is when I start developing my English training stuff, my target market is for Germans learning English. You
Yeah.
see, and what the cool thing is I speak the local dialect here, and so I will be speaking my English, and then I can throw a bit of that dialect in there and stuff. And people, when they see me here in Germany, right, and they expect, if I speak German, they expect me to speak High German, school stuff,
Hmm.
right? And then I open my mouth, and the local dialect comes out. They're always amazed, you know.
There you go.
And my students love it.
Yeah.
They love it. I mean, I speak mostly English with them, but there are times when certain things I have to explain to them in German, especially like the lower level students. And at any rate, or sometimes they want to tell me about something, and they can do it easier in German. And sometimes we go a little back and forth in German. They love it when I speak my. It's called Schwabish
Hmm.
because in this area where I live, but it's a cool thing
It's
to be.
shui ish.
It's a cool thing to be able to do.
Yeah. I got people here that don't realize that I speak both English and French. And
Uh-huh.
it's happened where I showed up, someone thinks I only speak English, and they'll talk French to the other
Mhm.
person. The other
Yeah, yeah,
person, being that they're with me, realizes that I didn't
yeah.
say anything yet, and the person is just, blah, 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 English, English, blah, blah, blah. And then I go, pourquoi tu dis ça? Qu'est-ce que t'as contre les anglophones? And they're like, oh, he speaks French. And then
I tell
I
my
explain to them, yeah, and I also speak some Spanish, and I also speak
wife,
Estonian.
yeah. I tell my wife when we're in the store, right, and if she has something to say about somebody, and she doesn't want them to hear it, don't think just because she says it in English they don't
Yeah,
understand it.
exactly. And that's one of
So
the
if you're
easiest
gonna
things.
say something, if you're gonna say something in public about somebody, say something that you would say directly to them. That's my rule. You know, that's
Okay,
my rule.
okay,
Say something
okay,
out
okay. Let's.
there.
Uh, John, you're a fucking
Yes, sir.
asshole.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's not true. That's not true. John is
Yes.
just a jackass. He's nowhere near being an asshole.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
I have to, yeah, I have to check Google to see what.
Yeah. Well, what's the difference between jackass and asshole? One is a celebrity star series, and the other one is an anus, a sphincter. Uh, oh, jeez.
Exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
jeez. Yeah, no,
So,
no, but seriously, if you're gonna say something about somebody, and if you're gonna have to say it in a different language, then just don't say it because it's gonna be negative. You have
yeah,
to say it so the person
yeah,
doesn't understand,
exactly.
and you wouldn't be. There are a lot of people here in Quebec that are against the English,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'll talk to them in
Bad in
French.
French.
I'll
Yeah,
talk to them in French. I've had it last summer. Oh, you're
yeah,
English. And a person
yeah.
says, I don't like English people. I said, well, you
What
don't have
do
to like me, but do you
yeah.
want your pool fixed? My language has nothing to do with your pool getting fixed unless you piss me off.
What does the
And
French
then it
what
might
does
have for future pride. I didn't say that to them,
yeah,
but suddenly the person's face was like, "Oh yeah, you got a point." And I said, "No, what? Why do you guys have
yeah.
problems with English people? I mean,
That's what I
I
don't
learned French.
Yeah, I don't get that because my students talk about that a lot. They experience that a lot, and yeah, the French, they, yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah. The French are snob. Oh,
Yeah.
it's true. I'm not
Yeah,
saying it to be mean.
it's honest.
They're snobs. They're very much,
In my class,
they're very much le francophone, le Québécois, and
okay.
or at least the French. I'm not talking about French, France or anything. I'm talking about here in
Yeah,
Quebec.
yeah,
But they're
yeah,
very much, they're holding on to I understand because all of Canada is French English, but Quebec is really the French province. Everything's French here.
okay,
And it's 90% francophone. There's very few people who are just English.
okay.
You know, um,
Because most of them are allophones. They're not francophones because the Pure Laine won't allow them.
yeah, that's it. That's it. But now I'm seeing kids that are going to French school learning a lot of English because they're starting to realize that, oh crap, I can't do anything if I only know French.
Yeah,
I can't go anywhere. I can go to Germany, to Amsterdam, to Estonia, even though I can go to Estonia or Amsterdam and don't speak their languages. That even though I speak English, someone's going to be able to understand me.
exactly,
But come to Quebec, and if you don't know English,
exactly.
or French, or you're better off knowing both languages. So kids are
Yeah,
learning today that it's better to know more than one language.
yeah. And I say in my classes often, and I can say this because I'm American, and I learned this when I came over here to Germany, with the army as an American. I learned how self-centered and arrogant Americans are, or Americans can be, you see. And it's a culture shock from your own culture,
Yeah,
you
it is.
see.
It is. It,
And I say that because you, Americans would be surprised at what others in other countries really think about America and Americans, you see. They would really, really, really be surprised. And being here in Germany, I realized that I'm not just in Germany, I'm in Europe,
yeah,
you see, and there is a world view on everything,
that's it.
you see.
Now,
And
as opposed to we're in our little country, nobody can touch us.
because America is so huge, and for many people, America is the world, you see.
Hmm.
You have Americans that like to travel and stuff, but you don't have enough that like to really get into the culture of where they go. People in my language teaching industry, they know what that's all about because when they learn different languages, the polyglots, and they speak all these languages, they actually go to these countries and learn the languages, and they know how important it is to learn the culture. Hello, Belinda.
Hello,
And
John.
they know how important.
Belinda.
Now back to Pat.
God, do we have to say hello now, everyone? Go ahead, Mike. Say hello.
I said hello to Belinda.
Hi, Uncle Mike.
Hi,
Sorry, I didn't
Belinda.
hear you. Hi, Nelson.
Is this show done yet?
Back to deceptive packaging.
Yeah.
You and your Mike trying to look all professional, not working, but love you anyway.
Who? Me and Mike? No. If it was me,
Your Mike, you Neanderthal.
Hi, I'm Michael.
I didn't mean that kind of Mike, you
Okay, now back to packaging.
Sorry, go ahead,
Yes,
John.
back to deceptive packaging and my fly catcher over here. I still haven't taken down. Let me move that.
Yes, we're professionals at Mardox.
Yeah, well, I had I can't get it out of this. I can't get
Better. Now, sometimes
that was like anybody wants some fly meat? It's fly.
now sometimes when I buy products here in Germany,
Yep.
It's cool when the instructions, if it's something that you have to, have instructions for, it's good when it's in different languages, right?
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's really deceptive. First of all, what's annoying, right? You're in the store, you're looking at the package. I mean, I can read and understand German, it's no problem, but it's nice to see it in your own language sometimes. And you look on the package and you're looking for English. I mean, like, we are like very close to England here,
Yeah.
and you see every language under the sun
But English.
except for English. And I think, or you have English, okay? You see English, cool, buy the product, get it home. you unfold the thing, and you find the English, and I'm looking at it, I'm like,
Where's the English?
yeah, and then I have to go to the German so I can understand what the heck is going on.
Is that the piece of paper that came in the red envelope?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have a sample of a red envelope?
Not near me. No.
You gotta throw those out.
Oh, I have there's a collection somewhere.
There's with my most recent purchase. I bought the microphone. Obviously, I'm not trying to brag about it, but with it mounted in
Yes, you are.
but with it mounted in the stand, it
Is that a
it
Yeti?
almost looks like plastic. This
Okay.
is
It does look like
yeah, but it's solid aluminum. But I was very hesitant for the price that it was at. I'm sitting there going, I hope to God it's something good. I don't want to get it and find out it's a little tiny plastic microphone, a little plastic mic.
Yeah.
I was hoping it wasn't. And good thing it wasn't that. It's all solid aluminum. It was worth the money. But we're getting that more and more, few and far between, where everything's being made of plastic and everything is being mass produced and as fast as possible and get it out there to the masses.
It's terrible. It really is.
It
really is.
What's the make, Nelson? Is that a Yeti?
Yeah. I got the Blue Yeti.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got that one there. But I also bought the pop filter and I bought the stand, the arm.
Okay.
So all that together was $250, I think. Yeah, $250 with taxes and shipping and all that. But that's what I was saying is ordering it. I was really hesitant of getting it because it's like, I hope the stuff isn't plastic, and the only thing that's plastic is the pop filter. The ring is plastic. That's the only part that's plastic. I would have thought for the quality that the company puts out, I would have thought they would have made that metal, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
For one
maybe the
piece.
affections.
Yeah, stop being so darn picky, will you?
Yes. But now I can do shows at midnight, talking one word at a time to put you to sleep.
Or make me want to. Never mind. Anyway.
Yes. Belinda?
Not that either. Don't even pat yourself in the back like that.
I can't. I got a sore shoulder.
I mean, run away. I don't mean anything good.
Look, I can't reach.
I know you tried, probably.
I tore my shoulder last time I tried to pat myself on the back.
Let's see, if I were to talk to you at midnight, I'd never go to sleep because I'd be running for the hills. Anyway.
We've talked at midnight and we recorded some of that stuff, remember?
Yeah, I know. All that foul language and...
Oh, hell yeah.
Terrible.
It was terrible. Yes, it was. I apologize for everybody I insulted. No.
Every other word was bleep, bleep, bleep coming out of him.
And for everybody that I peppered, not insulted, and peppered. It's nice. If you don't want to insult somebody, make sure to pepper them.
So don't get cross with me. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
So, Belinda, have you had any experiences with deceptive packaging?
Oh, heck yeah, all the time.
Okay.
That's why I stopped buying from Alibaba.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you stopped buying from Alibaba. Okay.
Yeah, one of those places.
Yeah. No, I heard this is why I stopped buy from, as in you were just there.
Buying. B-U-Y.
Yes.
I-N-G.
Yes, we got
Say
that.
it with me. I know you can.
Okay, Ossifer.
Say it with me.
Ossifer.
I know you can, boys and girls.
Ossifer.
So, John and Mike.
Give us an example, Belinda.
Well, let's see. My daughter's AirTrack. When I was doing bulk shipping for Amazon. When I order something from on TV, one of those famous infomercial TV gadgets.
Those are worst. Those are the worst.
Oh, I know. Well, no, once in a while you actually do get a pretty good one, but normally, yeah. Besides, I did on a prepaid card so that they couldn't try to charge me again, at least, and get me into one of those monthly club things that you refuse, and they say, well, we got to put you on it anyway.
Right.
You always hear those complaints.
Right.
Keyword, the secret word of today is Melaleuca. Melaleuca.
I used to be a nut.
I know.
I wouldn't kiss Vander Sloot's butt.
No, but I hated that. They get you on the list, and then it's, oh, you have to buy this stuff now. It's like,
Oh
what?
no, it's worse than that. When
No,
you're
yeah,
a rep,
yeah, I know, no, but it's like, let's do another show with that, 'cause I don't want to get into slandering their name.
no, no, about the products. They have harmful chemicals in them, but they don't tell you. They only tell you what they don't have.
Yeah, yeah.
But they leave out everything else they still have in it.
They don't have arsenic, plutonium, cyanide, but they do have asbestos. Well, we won't tell you that part.
But yeah, so but I mean, over the years, there's been so much. I'm trying to remember. Like,
yeah, you see, as Belinda's talking, she's thinking of the Melaleuca product, and she's saying, yeah, but, and what she's actually thinking is, that stuff was totally shit. I hated that shit.
Oh, I'll say that right now.
Instead of all the words coming out, when she hits the word shit, it comes out as but.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, I won't hold back on that.
Yeah, we'll talk about slandering. We'll put a show together to slander businesses one day.
Oh yes, let's do that, because I can back up my slandering.
Yes, and just make sure that we do not put John Olson's website anywhere near what we show.
No.
Okay.
Honestly, I am not one to slander anybody, but if I have factual information that I can back up, and if people do need to be warned, I will do it. That's a whole nother situation. Sure. I'm not one to just put people down for the sake of like some people do. I'm not like doing it for that.
Nelson, the most interesting thing about, let's call it the John Olson trigger.
I can get you the date that happened on.
I can go back and show you.
The most interesting thing is that he probably got over it quicker than any of us.
I was just going to say that. I was going to say that that you talked to him, and when you and I both talked to him, he said, I totally, like, whatever. But yet there's still people like him, and I don't give a rat's but beep, of any of the stuff that went on. I don't really care. It was an honest mistake, if you want to do it that way.
It's like he's been there, done that.
Yeah. We moved on. And there's people in our group that are still pissed off about this. Yeah. They're still mad at me because I offended John Olson.
It's like, because I know John Olson well enough, to that it's no problem. I know you well enough. It's no problem. You got to know the unfortunately, two people you like very much will come together and get along with each other like oil and water, and it happens.
Well, hold on. In my defense, I've only talked to John Olson once. So I haven't had enough to talk to him to say I like or dislike him. I don't hate the guy.
I know you don't. I know you don't. It was just that one trigger issue, and like you said, others blew it all up.
Perpetuated.
And then once we discovered what the real root of it was, because I'm sure if you had to do it all again, you would have been more alert, right? But once we discovered what the root cause of the whole thing was, we all just kind of fell right into it, you see.
Oh, I know what the root cause is. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm not ashamed to say it. It's male scrotum shrinkness, and basically I think it's Jay Carey that has it.
Yeah, because I mean, come on,
No,
I think he's really single and.
Yeah, no, but
I want to go there.
No, but for those people listening that don't know about this, John Olson is a traffic exchange owner, and Belinda and I at one point wanted to do a show where we evaluate people's websites on live recording, and one of our associates by the name of Jay Carey at the time was egging it on. Oh yeah, this website's complete crap. This guy's a scam. This is bogus. I would never buy from that. And it was.
We started talking about the people on the profile pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so we did 2 or 3 episodes and then we stopped it. And then a bunch of people found the first review I did of the website. It happened to be John Olson's traffic exchange site right there, first one, as if I went to it first. And I was like, no, it's not the case. It was the first page that showed up when we started the show right there. Right. And people in my group have now like, oh, well, I'm not going to talk to Nelson anymore. He offended a god. They're like, what? Okay.
This shows how some people can be, because we all want to be adult. We realize that things like this happen. You know, they happen. And
you looked at me first, John. Knock it off.
What?
You looked at me first. You started it.
But it's like
he cut in line.
You get together
He
with
touched me.
Oh, you're lucky.
You
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Be quiet, children. You get together with the people. You try to work things out. If you both can come to an understanding, or everyone involved can come to an understanding, even if it's an agree to disagree understanding, but we're not gonna like send the mafia after each other, then everything is cool. But if you want to be one of those type of people that have this permanent chip on your shoulder about it, then you need to wonder if you are mature enough for this industry. You see.
Or for any industry, you can't work with people. Yeah.
Because let's say if you own a brick and mortar store, right? Somebody comes into your store, they buy something, they go home. A couple of days later, they bring it back because they're not satisfied for whatever reason. How are you going to react?
Money, they get their money back, period. As long as they bring the product back and it's still in good shape, sure.
But you'll be surprised at how some people react, especially like maybe on like store product or something like it, regardless. But they act like, you know, how can you say we sold you bad stuff?
Oh, okay,
or,
yeah.
You know, or if it was like milk or hamburger or something like that, and it went bad quicker than it should have.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and most stores, I have to say, most stores over here, especially if you are a regular to the store, you take back your milk. You say, hey, this is I bought the whole thing, or I bought 6 of them, or I bought 3 of them. I opened one, it was bad. I want to bring the other one back. Normally, you're supposed to have a receipt, but if they know you frequent that store, they say, okay, do you want to get 3 more, or do you want your money back?
That's it. Belinda, we can hear everything you're saying. Even, no matter how much you whisper, we can hear everything.
I wish that John would really shut up. He's getting on my nerves.
I was just talking to her daughter, but I can hear everything. It's like, you can't just go, you got to mute.
I guess because I was talking, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but I got headphones, so it's right in my head. My head. It's drilling her voice right in my head.
It's amazing the things you can hear when you have on headphones.
Oh yeah. Like that one time, Belinda was in the other room talking to
Screw
somebody.
You.
But seriously, she was sitting in the other room talking, saying something, and John and I were sitting here. Mike had headphones on. We're sitting there going, "What did she say?" And we had to listen. A lot was getting picked up, but not enough to get a full story. And it sounded like she was being abusive. And, you know, but this is like from 2-3 rooms away. It's like, no, like every other, you know, instead of being 200 or 22,000 hertz of sound, we're only getting 1,000 hertz. You know, so it's like, what did she say?
You only got the negative sounding part.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You didn't even hear Worth Diddley because you didn't even know what the conversation was about.
That's what I'm not trying anything, but that's what I'm saying is we had to sit there and go, what did she say? We had to really listen close, but we were hearing something.
You shouldn't be eavesdropping.
We weren't eavesdropping.
Hey, it was in the public domain.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Public domain.
Yes, and inquiring minds want to know as your ears were glued to the wall, so to speak.
Oh, they were, and it was on camera too, and I can get you the episode.
You're shameless. You really are.
We were sitting there. What is she saying? We really were.
Totally shameless.
So Uncle Mike, experiences with deceptive packaging.
Come on, give us one example, dude. There's gonna be something in your life where you got something that was.
There must be something.
Something. I mean, you're old enough. Really. You're old enough to go back as far as saying, "I bought a stone wheel, and it was square."
No, even then. I carved it.
Just made it oval, right? Is that it?
That's right.
There you go. Doesn't matter. But are you are you a person that gets deceptive packaging or marketing and it's like, whatever, and just continue on, or are you one that raises hell?
No, I mean there's some poor quality stuff. I've seen some poor quality.
Yeah.
But then you take another one and it's a better quality. But this is due to the fact that they're supposed to have a kind of an assembly that's supposed to watch it. It's supposed to have inspectors.
Supposed to.
Yeah.
Supposed to, but doesn't mean they check them all the time.
Well, give it an example. Xbox, the first one, the Xbox 360 went out, and they sold over 1 million of them. The first 10,000, they had troubles putting them out, so they had to resort to substandard materials and companies that could do plastic injection molding a lot faster. So when they got to the first 100,000, there was already 60% of the Xbox 360s coming back because of problems and issues, substandard parts, parts burning out, so on and so forth. And when they got to the million range, they were at a 30% rate. Oh, that's not bad. They brought their return rate from 60% down to 30%. That's not too bad, right? Well, do the math. On 30% on 1 million is 300,000 machines came back.
Yeah.
That's a lot, though.
That's a lot. That's a lot, I'm not excusing it, but no, when I got the Xbox One, I'm glad that they put a lot more effort into making sure that it was top notch. Also, I learned that more expensive stuff, wait at least 6 months before you buy the first that item, even though that it's 6 months down. One, the price is going to go down, and two, you're going to be into revision 2, revision 3.
Yeah.
That's right.
And that's something hard to do sometimes for people who like to be first and get the first, But that is a good suggestion because,
good things come to those who wait. That's in the Bible, people.
No, me, like for instance, me, even when I go shopping.
I'm just waiting for Belinda to go, no, it's not.
I'm ignoring you.
Even when I go shopping.
Hold on, Mike, hold on a sec. It's in my version of the Book of Origins, okay?
I learned to roll my eyes at you and look the other way a long time ago.
Okay.
I pick and choose my battles now.
My religion is superior. Okay, Mike, what were you saying?
Yeah, when I go out shopping and all that, I mean, even grocery shopping, everything has to be arranged in a certain way.
Whoa! You said you don't shop. You said you make
I don't shop. Yeah, but there's shopping and shopping.
Okay.
Groceries is for survival.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I was gonna say.
I check the dates. I check the package. Cold goes with cold. Dry goes with dry.
I'm a real hypocrite when it comes to dates. I will check the dates on the things that I know I'm going to use: coffee cream, margarine, peanut butter. I will check the expiry dates on, especially coffee cream, because I make my coffees, right? And I have to have my 25 cups of coffee a day. And if it's bad cream, I don't want it.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus.
But no, you have to check everything today, and I find today quality on a lot of things that degraded itself.
Yeah. Well, I was one of our topics, products where the quality isn't there anymore. You've got the quantity, but not the quality. It's getting bad.
Yeah,
it's getting bad.
A lot of things are not what they used to be.
These external, you wouldn't believe it, but these external drives, the $495, the ones that I ship out with the galore content on it, I've shipped out 2 so far. And I've made a program. Once I write the data to the drive, I made a little program that goes through and compares with the original files that are on my hard drive and the file that was copied, and make sure that everything is the same. It takes about 45 minutes to do this. But I go through the process so that when I ship the drive, I know the data is proper.
Yeah.
If there's anything corrupted, I'll know right away. I scrap it or we rewrite it. And because I don't want to ship the drive and then find out that the person goes, hey, you sent me something and half the stuff is corrupted or whatever. It could corrupt en route. Yeah. But at least I made my effort to do a quality check on every single one. At $495, yeah, I'll verify every single one. Yeah. If I get 10 orders at once, hey, I'll go buy a USB hub and plug in 10 drives and verify them all at the same time. There, one way or the other, they're getting checked. But no, but the quality check, I'd rather put out quality than quantity.
Yeah. You know what I hate is you go shopping, right? And sometimes you see these cool little things. Let's say it's some kind of heating pad that you can put on your neck or somewhere else for massage.
Somewhere else? Okay.
I was just thinking that.
On your back.
Okay. Okay. I don't know I don't know what you do.
Yeah. And I have to watch what I say on the show. And at any rate,
Because you love us and you love us and you want that mic.
right. That's right.
No, not that you want Mike. I mean, you want that mic, the one I talked about.
The fact that you even have to re-say that again says a lot.
Oh, yes. Okay. Sorry, Mike.
Doesn't
Not Michael. I'm saying sorry to my mic.
Michael,
Okay, John, go ahead.
I don't know you people.
Go ahead, John.
At any rate, it was quite inexpensive, you know,
Yeah.
a gadget. A gadget.
We're talking about the thing that you use for heating other parts other than your neck. Okay.
We're talking about the heating ones, pain in the necks, you know.
Okay.
Like,
The pain in the neck you're talking to.
Yeah.
Oh, you picked up on that one. That's good.
You can heat me up anytime you want. Go ahead. It's called being triggered.
You have to be very careful what you say around Nelson. He will turn anything around.
Have a tranquilizer nearby so when he gets triggered.
Oh, jeez.
At any rate.
Yes, at any rate, I can increase the speed of the show if you want. I can go to 50% speed if you want. Any rate.
At any rate. So, bought the thing, got it home, all excited, open it. Okay, you see the thing, and you're like, okay, how does it work? So, you get the instructions.
Plug it in.
You get the instructions, right? And often on the instructions, you see stuff like this.
So pull the red letter now.
I like to write this down right quick. Okay, you see diagrams. I don't know if you can see this very well.
It looks like John wrote it. Go ahead.
You see, you'll see a picture.
Yeah.
And you'll see maybe a sentence. You see another picture and another sentence. And often the picture looks nothing like what you have in front of you. You see.
Yeah.
You got the wrong model.
And then you have to check the model, you see, to make sure you have it. And often they show a model that you don't even have the picture at it.
It's called you received the end of the line, John.
Yeah. They changed.
John's like, what the?
they changed the models. They changed the models so many times. That's not what it was.
Yeah, and so you're not trying to be logical and figure this out, and then it's ridiculous. Because I know if I can figure out how to hook up a fax machine. When fax machines first came out, they were new to me. I was here in Germany. I had never seen one live before. I had seen them on television. And then my father-in-law came home one day with a fax machine. Here, John, hook this up. And I'm like, okay. And I was sure there would probably be some instruction in English, right? Wrong.
Nope.
It was all German. And then I didn't speak as much German and understand as much as I do now. So I was like, okay. Nah.
Guten Tag. What was Guten Tag mean again? I gotta look it up.
So I looked at the picture, looked at the description, thought about what was logical from what I knew about hooking up things, and I got the thing hooked up. So I know, and there was even a difficulty, right? Because my father-in-law, he wanted it. They had a German cable center with a restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. And he wanted it downstairs, and he wanted it hooked up so where when the phone rings, and you pick it up and it's a fax, you push the button and the fax comes. Mm-hmm. He wanted it like that. Yeah, cool. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't set it up like that because he only had one telephone line. Mm-hmm. You needed 2 telephone lines for that.
Yeah.
And I kind of figured that out in the German, and it was kind of logical.
I got something. I got something that I did as a joke to one person. It's actually really recent. Called them up, and they went, "Hello, hello," and I go, I did it with my voice, and they pushed that button and sent me over to the fax. So I called back a second time. What the hell? Let's do it again. You know, hello, hello, dee, 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 dee. And I did it good. And then you hear, it's a fax coming in. These people don't get it. This isn't a fax line. I'm bad.
Bad boy.
No, I like the people that I used to work with sometimes at places like Domino's, years ago, where their minds were so simple that we tell them to do something simple like, okay, don't wear, and this is during the summer, so I don't even know why he was wearing this. Don't wear your jean jacket over your Domino shirt because you need, to be having your shirt show for advertisement when you go to deliver the pizzas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, okay. So he comes back and his jacket's on. Like he never even, it's like you give him directions and he never takes it off. And then one time we had the night shift, we had to take the money to the bank, and he's supposed to be our backup, so his car's supposed to park away from ours as we put the money down the chute of the bank building, and he's supposed to be our lookout to keep us safe. Well, we're coming in one direction, he's going in the opposite, and he's coming from the other direction, which is fine, but then he keeps going, he doesn't stop.
Oh, jeez.
So one time we decided to play a joke on him, and we gave him a delivery for the Domino's address. And he sat outside having sodas and watching him go in circles.
Trying to deliver to Domino's. There you go.
Trying to get the address, not realizing it was Domino's address.
Oh, jeez. We ordered when I had the office space. There was about 10 of us working, and if you were after 5 o'clock, we ordered the fried chicken from the store around the corner. I knew the owner, and the deal was we told everybody at the office, if you order the chicken, it's $10. It's $7 something for the chicken and in the box, and it comes chicken, fries, sauce, and all that, and the leftovers to tip. So this new driver was told to go and bring 10 orders of chicken to this address, and the address where we were is kind of like at the second floor of what would be considered almost Skid Row, and because that street literally had bums at night sleeping on the park benches, and and yeah, right, 10 orders to this address at 10:30 at night, right, The guy came up to the door. He was already late. He didn't realize how to find the building and how to get in and go up this. So we gave him a break. He came up and we gave him $100. He goes to give us back the change. I said, no, that's the tip. That's the agreement we have. And his jaw dropped, because that's almost $25 in tip. I said, but I told him, if you're late next time, you don't get the tip. The next night we ordered chicken again. Same driver. It was 12 orders. And I didn't believe it. He went from the store, which is on the same street, only a couple blocks up. He went from the store, 12 orders, to our office, to our door in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. He must have told the other drivers, give me all your orders, you guys wait, I gotta get there because these guys pay a hell of a tip.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I told everybody, when you order, everybody's got to put a $10 bill down, because that pays the tip, and that gets the people coming to the door faster, and you get better quality food. It's nice and hot.
And that's good for those guys who do the delivery and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because,
hey, 25% tip?
Yeah. That's cool. They're like,
now, it's not that anymore. Now, if you order, it's almost $15 a box now. So it's like, I'm not putting on 20 anymore. Things that we used to do in the past don't work anymore. It's kind of sad.
Some do, but some don't. Just depends on what it is. I mean,
my daughter did one mistake. Those machines to pass the card, but it's wireless. She's all nervous. She's trying to pay for the pizza. She puts her card in. It says, "You want to pay with a tip?" She goes tip. She goes 2. And then goes, okay. And the driver looks at me and goes, are you fucking serious? I come out this way, it's winter, and I get a 2-cent tip. Do you know what kind of insult? And this guy's going off on me. Do you know what kind of insult this is? You don't give people 2-cent tips. And I'm trying to explain to him, dude, I can give you a $2 tip. It's not a problem. It's that she probably went to put the 2 in, thought it was $2 and not 2 cents. She didn't realize she had to put 200. Yeah. It was a mistake. But this guy went nuts.
Okay.
I've never seen him here since.
Okay, here's the thing. There's two sides of that. One, I understand him being upset because he does rely on tips, and the fact that he went all the way out there, I can understand how he feels. But at the same time, he should not have the audacity to talk like that, because you don't have to tip him.
That's right.
At all.
There's no law that says it. But he took it as an, because you leave 1 or 2 cent tip at a restaurant if you find the service is terrible.
Exactly.
Okay, I've been a waitress, okay, and I've given excellent service, but I've always had some customers that wouldn't even leave a tip at all. But it wasn't my place to go. As much as I'd like to wring their neck, it wasn't my place to say anything.
That's
you know,
it.
I had a guy when I worked in a high-end restaurant where they had money. I had a guy tip me $100 for a cup of coffee just because he had like the company. But then the average person will leave, like a 20%, 15-20% tip. And then, like I said, you'll have people where they have a huge party of people come in, and you're constantly waiting on them, and you're giving them great service, and they don't even leave anything, or maybe a couple bucks or nothing at all. I've had that happen. I've had it on, all different ways.
Yeah.
And the other thing, there was a third element to this pizza thing, because you had technology involved. You had technology involved. What the guy should have said was, "Do you realize that you left a 2-cent tip?"
Yeah. It should have been politer, and I would have said, "Oh, sorry about that," and explained it.
Exactly.
But he went off.
Everything would have. That's the wrong answer.
Yeah, but like I said, he's not working there anymore. He either quit or he got fired. One of the two.
Probably got fired if you talk like that to other people.
Fired.
Yeah, that's it. I haven't seen him since.
I would say it like this. I would even assume that you would be giving it to me, because that's still kind of rude. I would say, it's 2-cent tip, right? Just so like in my understanding, just like ask the question. That would be the best way to go about it.
I would have been, if I would have given him a tip, I would have found $1.98. Here's your $2.
Or you could say it like this, not sarcastically, but even though you could mean it sarcastically, and so that the other person is aware in case it was a mistake. Say something like, "Oh, thank you, sir, for the 2-cent tip."
Yeah.
And then see how they take it, and see if they do anything with it.
And if that would have been the case, I would have said, "What do you mean 2 cents?" I would, and then I would have cleared it up. There was 1,000 different ways of taking it.
Yeah, but Nelson, most of the restaurants today, they incorporate the delivery.
No, not here. Here, the drivers are. They do ask that you tip the drivers.
Yeah, Domino's now they make you pay a $2-3 charge. It's ridiculous.
No. There is a charge for the service of delivering. That's fine, but we still have the charge, but we still ask to pay a tip. For the driver.
That should be their tip. That's the way they broke it down. That's part of the government. Breakdown for that.
When the machine is there, the machine asks, "Do you want to pay a tip?"
Oh yeah, but they do a lot of shit. You go to some places.
Yeah.
You go to some places. Add tip. What do you mean add tip? You haven't served me.
That's it. I bought $40 a pizza one night. I got to the door. It was $55. I said, "What do you mean $15 for delivery? Are you kidding me?" I said, "You guys are 2 blocks away. You're like a mile and a half away." And he's like, "Well, that's the price for delivery." I said, "Well, that's gonna be that's the price for me not buying from your store ever again."
Okay.
Hey, $15 to go. Let's say 1.5 kilometers.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Well, here's what's ridiculous. I have a Domino's.
What did Patrick want? He came in and looked at us and left, and
he was just checking us out. That's all.
Just checking us out. Just
checking us out. That's all.
Here's the thing. There's a Domino's nearby me, but because I'm not in their territory, they don't deliver to me. I have to go to another one far out that I hate because their service is bad. And I think it's stupid how they have the territory when you're right nearby. I don't understand that. And then the other thing is, not me personally, but I've known some of my neighbors that because Domino's or places like Domino's would make them pay a $2-3 just to get the pizza delivered to them. They would tell the driver, "Well, that was your tip money because that's all the money I have." So you can talk to Domino's about that.
That's legitimate too, because my daughter, she works every 2 weeks. She gets paid, and when she buys pizza, sometimes it's $30, $40, and it adds up to like 10% of her pay to get pizza. And if it adds up to 40 with delivery, well, fuck it. That's all you're gonna get is 40, because it's gotten expensive. And my wife and I have gotten to, well, why are we buying pizzas and stuff? We just make them at home.
Yeah.
You know?
I make my pizzas a lot. I make homemade. The thing is, I don't have the time to make the dough from scratch like I used to and knead it.
Yeah,
and I would make a few for leftovers and freeze them.
Yeah, but we can buy the dough at the store.
Yeah.
No, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I do a shortcut. I get, already made dough, but it does taste much better when you can actually take the time to make the dough and everything.
And,
like the sauce.
and don't forget, Nelson, she likes to watch the dough rise.
You know what, Uncle Mike, you're getting really creepy. You're living up to your name now.
Yeah, but Mike, I'm a buck, not a dough.
Yeah, a cheap dollar.
I could always make.
Anyway,
I could always make Belinda my dough.
Anyway, oh jeez. Don't forget to say Girl Scout and brownies. No, anyway.
What people don't realize, it's mating season now for bucks, not
That's
spring.
right.
Then go talk to your wife. Anyhow,
I've got to make myself a personal disclaimer sign, and when you guys get to talking like that, I'll just hold up this.
John, you know I'm innocent, right, John? You and I'll put a stamp on our forehead to say we're out of that conversation.
We were talking about pizza dough. What the hell are we talking about?
I don't know what she's talking about. You see, John can't just put his finger over the microphone because that would be blacked out. That would be racist.
It doesn't matter what we say, John. He'll twist it all. It just doesn't matter. I gave up on that.
I hope your wife didn't hear that because otherwise I said sorry.
I don't know if she did or not. I'm in the other room.
But
she might blackmail you.
Hold on. In my defense,
yes,
I'll take white out and put it over my camera, so I'm whited out.
Nelson, I hope she blackmails you.
Yeah, well, she's gonna nail me when I see her. Probably. I hate you. Do you want some food? Should I tea?
You'll walk in. She'll hit you with the fridge box. And
say, fix it.
I'll pay to see that.
And she'll take the iron skillet.
John's told his wife to be nice because I still have the package. That could possibly cost $211 to ship.
You know what though? Here's a great scene to watch. His wife doing musical drums on Nelson with the Fritz box and skillet frying pan.
Yeah, there you go.
By the way, do you guys have Kool-Aid there?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
It was made in America. What are you talking about?
But we don't drink the Kool-Aid, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, right. It was invented in America. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but do you have it in Canada?
Yeah.
Do you sell it in Canada? The little package.
Yeah,
John, you'd be surprised what they sell.
But we don't drink it. We don't drink it here either.
See, here's the thing: there's some differences, but a lot of similarities between the U.S. and Canada. That's why they're considered a sister state in some cases.
Excuse me?
We're considered northern cousins.
Northern cousins.
Sorry,
don't say we're a state. I'll hunt you down for saying
I didn't mean state. I mean sister country, whatever. I'm sorry. I
racist
said it wrong.
Little witch.
I meant to say country, you freaking. I'm sorry. I'm going to be nice. Anyhow.
That was my first foreign trip to Canada. At any rate,
that was your first porn trip. What?
Foreign.
Of course, he would hear that.
Okay. Foreign.
I got to make my disclaimer.
What did he say?
Put captions up, John.
If you want to get brownie points with my wife, put in some packages of Kool-Aid.
And stovetop stuffing.
She likes Kool-Aid?
Oh, and stovetop stuffing, yeah.
I'm bringing over the stuffing. She's going to love me.
She likes Kool-Aid?
Yeah, but you don't get that here. You get it different.
Really? What kind of flavors does she like? I'll get her a whole slew of it.
She drinks.
I don't know if we can bring that over because it's over the borders.
Exactly. I don't know if it's allowed. I don't know.
I'd have to before I go. I'd have to call customs and see if it's allowed.
Yeah, you have to find out first.
Yeah. The thing is this. I can bring food to your country, but I'd have to contact customs and say I'm going to bring this stuff. It's got to be declared, and they have to okay it, and then the other customs has to okay it too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we wouldn't want any problems.
No, that's it. No, I'll do it. I'll go through the process.
What's her favorite flavors?
My favorite is grape.
Not yours, hers.
And you're his too. Okay, both of yours.
We like grape, cherry. I didn't have to ask my wife what her.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get packages made up.
Cherry's my favorite
too. I'm gonna get plastic packages made up by Vistaprint, have them shipped, and it's gonna say Mardox Kool-Aid brand.
Because Nelson wants you to drink his Kool-Aid. Oh, never mind. That didn't sound
killing
right.
A community one member at a time with Kool-Aid.
What's your favorite flavor of Kool-Aid?
Dumbing down one member at a time. Kidding.
We sell Kool-Aid with added lead.
The blue.
Just a touch of cyanide.
The blue is the best one. Yeah, it's got cyanide or arsenic added to it to make it blue.
Patrick likes the blue. Ask your mama what her favorite is.
Go ask your mama.
Yeah, he likes the blue stuff.
We love your mama.
How did you guys drink it before?
I know John does, anyways.
No, we sometimes a friend of ours who can go to the PX here, or they know someone who can go on the CERN on the military post, and they will bring us some. You know.
Oh, okay.
Likes tropical.
Okay, cool.
Tropical punch.
Cool. Tropical, blue, and what do you like, John?
Grape.
Okay. I was gonna say black. But I couldn't find the word. No, but I'll tell you why. There is black licorice Kool-Aid.
Yeah, this is what I was just ready to say.
Yeah, and I was trying to find the word when I was gonna say. I wasn't gonna say black, so I couldn't know what the word was. Black licorice, and then you said purple, and I'm like, oh, geez, that's close enough.
Licorice. I love licorice.
Yeah.
I like the red licorice, but I don't like black licorice. I'm sorry, John. No offense.
Yeah.
Well, then, Belinda, you don't like licorice because the red licorice is not licorice. It's just made up.
Okay, well, I like made up. Okay, my mom liked the black licorice, but I didn't.
Because black licorice is a natural root.
Okay, I can't stand it.
I can't.
You don't
either.
like licorice?
Not black licorice. No.
Oh no, that stuff is awesome.
Give me the fake red stuff.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'll put up with it. It's more like it's extruded gummy sauce, basically.
Okay.
Hey guys, how long have we been doing this now?
We're 8 minutes over.
Oh, let me guess. It's WWE.
No.
Oh, okay. Then we'll continue. We'll just leave this as an open chat.
You don't see him looking over like this every minute.
No. The good thing is, at the moment, we're like an hour behind. You see, still.
So we can do a 2-hour show today?
No, right now, no. Right now, it's an hour earlier for me. So I don't have to rush. And I don't have to do I'm not in the living room anyway.
So
on November 5th, we turn our clocks back here.
Yeah, he's already done it over there.
Yeah, we've already done it.
They were anxious to switch it back.
Well, you got to remember, though, just a few years ago, it was a different time that we would set our clocks forward and back.
Yeah.
Only the last few years did the United States change it so that we have longer days than we did before. But before that, we might have been in tune with you sooner. I don't know. I don't. I forget. As much as I have a good memory now, I got so used to this that I don't remember now the old way that we used to. I forget what it used to be that we did.
It doesn't matter, Belinda. It's a complete waste of time to do it.
Well, part of Indiana used to not do it. Now all of Indiana does, but all of Arizona does it where my sister lives. But now part of Arizona might start doing it.
I know that, but it is a complete waste of time for anybody to do it because the only reason why we have the daylight savings time is when the World War I, World War II is so that the factories with the skylights could have more daylight to do work because they didn't have lights like we have today. They counted on the skylight lighting. So that's why the time got switched back and forth. Today, we don't do that anymore.
You know, Nelson, that would also be a good topic for a show. The things that we do, the origin of the things that we do today, like daylight.
Let's say tomorrow is a tech show. Josh won't have anything. And we'll talk about stuff like that instead. Hey, it's kind of techie. It's kind of techie.
Tomorrow's Tech Day, yeah.
Hey, Kool-Aid World, that's where you have to go.
KoolAidWorld.com?
Yes, sir.
Can you order it in Germany?
Internationally?
It's international. They right now they have everything in pounds, I see, but you could think, I guess, in Dutch marks.
No, euros.
Euros?
Yeah. John's all yuppie.
Yeah, but I'm old. You see, I'm old. I still remember the Dutch mark.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And we switched a long time ago. And you know what was horrible? You know what was terrible? It's like at the switch, right? Because I remember we used to buy a certain jar of mustard, and we bought it because the jar that it came in was really nice. It was like a glass, right? And we like to keep it after the mustard was empty. And it was something like 31 pfennigs, let's say. I don't remember how much it cost. And then they switched to euro, and it was 31 cents. Total ripoff, you know, total ripoff. Yeah, they just changed the euro to the cent thing.
Oh, so it doubled the price.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was a total ripoff.
Yeah.
It's like you realize, like when we still had the Deutschmark, you can go shopping, and you know if you paid 50 marks, your cart was pretty full.
Mm-hmm.
You know, nowadays you pay 50 euros and you're like echo, you know, in your cart because there's hardly anything in there. And you have these programs, right? These documentaries that come on to try to convince us that things are not more expensive than they used to be. That is really the same.
Oh, yeah, but it's
they could tell me that all day long. I know the difference.
Chocolate bars used to be, when I was a kid, 350 grams. Now they're 65, 80 grams.
Yeah, same price.
We talked about that on the other show, about how everything got smaller and more expensive.
But we're paying $2 a chocolate bar, whereas I remember I used to pay 40 cents. I used to ask my dad, can I have 40 cents or 50 cents? We get a chocolate bar at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I was at 7-Eleven too, right here.
I remember back when I was young, the first time I noticed this, they had these candies called Now and Laters.
I remember those.
Remember those? Okay, it used to be a pack.
You can only have them now or later, but not then.
It used to be a pack of like, I don't know, 12 or something came in the pack, you know. And then at one point, it was the same price and everything, but the package was smaller. You got like 8 or something like that, you know.
A lot of things now are smaller and more expensive.
Yeah.
Oh, talking about chocolate bars.
Like I said the other day.
I went to the supermarket and want to get one of those big chocolate bars. But what it is now, it's a package, cardboard backed, with little individual portions. Like say the Aero bar, instead of being a huge Aero bar, it's little Aero bars all.
Yeah.
You know, but it's a big package, a great big thing. You know, it literally is big. It's like 16 inches by 6 inches. You know, but it's little Aero bars, little like you know, you unwrap it in one little morsel. You know. So I went to the Nestle factory here down here in town. There's a big factory where they make the chocolate, and I told them I want a big ass chocolate bar because I want to do a contest and I want to give the chocolate bar away. He's going to get back to me with his marketing director. They're going to see about making the big ass chocolate bar for us as a contest prize. Yeah, it's gonna be cool if it works out. I don't know, but they do make custom chocolate bars. They'll make them custom formats. I remember when I was a kid, it was like 1.5 feet long by 6 inches. It was solid.
What company is this?
Nestle.
Oh, okay. Hershey's my favorite, but Nestle's my second favorite.
Well, it doesn't matter. I went to the one that's here in town. I can go to Hershey. It's in Montreal. You know, I could call Toronto and do it, but it's just that I'm local here to one of the factories here in town. And
Godiva is really good, but it's expensive.
Yeah, you know, the other one would be Toblerone. I could contact them, and they do sell at the factory Toblerone. The triangular one.
Yeah, the triangle.
It's everywhere.
I don't remember.
It's everywhere.
I don't remember that one.
My wife, when we were in America, right?
Coming to America.
And I was in a military school that I had to go to for leadership training, and I had to stay there, right? And her and my daughter came to visit one day, and my wife likes sweepstakes. She likes to enter sweepstakes and stuff, and she won this big, huge, I think 3-pound bar of this Toblerone.
Yeah, it's about 1.5 feet long, right?
Yeah.
It's huge. Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I'll get one, and I think we'll give it away as a prize or something. And because they're huge, and it's good chocolate. It's really good. It's just that when you break off one triangle, it's like holy shit. Get a knife.
I honestly don't remember that one.
Or go to the grocery bar. Go to the chocolate section, and you'll see a gold package with red letters that says Toblerone on it.
I've seen Cadbury. I've seen
no. You're talking company. I'm talking the brand, the mark, the product. It's called Toblerone.
I honestly never remember
go
seeing
look
that.
at it. It's delicious
Is that
chocolate.
French? Is that French?
No, Toblerone. No, Toblerone I think is Italian. I think or something like that.
Okay.
I gotta go look it up now. It might be Greek.
Okay.
Tell you the
Okay. I
truth,
was wondering because I could never pronounce it.
Toblerone.
I would say Toblerone or something.
Toblerone.
It's Swiss.
But that's cool.
It's Swiss.
Because,
Yes, it is. It's true.
yeah.
Yes, it is. It's Swiss chocolate. You're right. You're right, Mike. Mike's sitting there going. Mike's sitting there. You know, we're doing this, and Mike's like, as soon as it's quiet, it's Swiss. You guys are idiots. It's Swiss.
I'll wait. I'll wait for the idiots to shut up so I can tell them it's Swiss. You know,
it's Swiss. That's all. That's all you need to know. It's Swiss.
You have to say it real sexy, Mike. You know, that'll get the people up to the attic.
It's Swiss.
Mike is so used to living up in the attic.
Yeah, Mike's all like, "Hey, little girl, boy, oh, other, yeah, come on up to my attic here."
He calls him in with candy that's from like 20 years ago.
I'm making this dog bark.
Stop telling our secrets.
Yeah. Hold on. Hey, little girl, you want to come over to my place? I got a lot of sweet candy in my pocket. I got one with a creamy center. You got to reach way down my pocket, though, to get it. That's a hard one to do. Yeah, disclaimer. We're giving Mike all sorts of ideas on how to do his voice and how to get chocolates and what kind to get and Swiss
Mike's
chocolate.
writing notes. Mike's writing
notes. Give me more. Now, where do I find the kids? I'm calling Mike a pedophile. Jesus. We love you, Mike.
We love you, dude.
Yeah, when you come on Mardox, you're going to get labels, so beware.
Mike, when you patrol, is it with a van or a car?
Oh,
Actually, it's on a tricycle.
It's a tricycle. You dress up like a clown, right?
That's right.
Balloons.
Big red nose, horn that he honks.
Jesus. Yeah, John, wrap up the show already. Welcome everybody to the Mardox Daily Life Chat After Chat.
Everything is more twisted than before.
We have no idea what we're saying anymore.
At any rate.
At any rate, let's put this to the 2 times 2. Okay, go ahead. At any rate.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the Mardox Daily Live Chat. Come to Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we ask that you do 3 very important things. Let me get this in the right order this time. Subscribe,
Sneeze,
like, and comment on the video channel. And will be a cool thing. And tell us what you want us to talk about, because if you don't, then you see we talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. We tried to have a topic thing, and we do a topic, but then, hey.
It goes nuts.
our mind goes wandering.
Do you know, guys, notice that goes nuts when Belinda gets on?
Yeah, it kind of goes
Do I have that effect on you guys?
I think you do.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you don't
The
show
thing is, I'm the innocent one, and you're the corrupted one. So go figure.
It's a good thing you don't show your face with those low cut tops that you wear. You know, like we'd be like, ah.
What do you mean? I dress like a nun.
Ooh, that's even sexier. Okay, guys, join us tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday through Friday. Tomorrow's topic is going to be tech show and or what John suggested, because John's going to be there, right, John?
Yes, sir, I'll be there.
Okay, talk to you guys soon.
Yeah.
God bless everybody. Bye-bye.
Right.